Hello again, guys. It's Obito Chia here. I'm sorry for not uploading my previous parts, guys. I've been having trouble with my Google account. It's been like showing me different types of errors and some copyright issues. So that's what I've been working out on. So I brought a new what if idea I got from a friend. What if Naruto started the Akatsuki? So yeah, let's get into this one. So a little background information on this one. So Naruto is most definitely gonna have the Rinnegan. He's also gonna have the 6 parts of pain. So in this time, we can say that Nagato was not the one who got the Rinnegan. No, it wasn't Nagato who got the Rinnegan. Madara didn't transfer his eyes to him. So yeah, you know how it's gonna go from here. So let's get into the video. So the video starts at Naruto when he's 5 years old. Madara is still alive by then, as he is still prolonging his life by the Ghetto Muzzle, that big ten-tailed Sasuke. So as he is prolonging his life, Black Zetsu then tells him, Madara, I think I found him. So in this what if, Naruto is also gonna be an Uchiha, as his father was an Uchiha. So flashback. Madara is better with Hashirama. When Madara and Hashirama finished fighting, when Hashirama stabbed Madara, he didn't stab him straight in the heart like in canon, but instead he stabbed him on the side. Like Hashirama was now tired, so he didn't know, so he just stabbed him and then he left. So a woman named Miyuki then came and took Madara, healed him up. So Madara woke up and then both of them fell in love and had a kid, and they named the kid Minato. So Miyuki then died because of a disease which got Madara into a deep depression, which then further forced him on to implement the infinite Tsukuyomi. So Minato, seeing what his father was trying to implant, he then left him. No, his father then took him to the Hidden Leaf village and told him like to get raised here, and then he became the Hokage. So Madara was still watching all this as it was going on. So Naruto is also gonna be neglected as Minato and Kushina are still alive and he has 2 siblings, Menma and Mito. So Menma and Mito are not gonna have the Nine Tails at all. They're not gonna have the Nine Tails, cause when Obito released the Nine Tails, he released like 95% of it out of the steel and leaving Kushina at 5%, so she survived. So Hiruzen then sealed the 95% of the Nine Tails into Naruto, including his soul also. So I don't know what like the Death Reaper saw, so he then sealed Hiruzen's soul in there. So Hiruzen and the Nine Tails began chatting and seeing how Naruto's life was going up until the point when he was getting beaten up by the villagers for being the demon. So okay, so yeah, let's continue. So we see a 5-year-old Naruto running from villagers which are chasing him. These villagers want to beat him up. So as Naruto is running, he then goes into an alleyway. In this alleyway, Naruto's POV says, "Oh shit, I'm back in here again. They're gonna torture me. Where's the third Hokage? Where is my father when you need him?" I'll say about that. So Naruto practically doesn't live in the the Uzukaze compound. Is like Kushina and Minato don't like him because of the Nine Tails. So the villagers then beat up Naruto, tortured him a lot, and So Black and White Zetsu then went and picked up Naruto and took him to Madara. Time skip 4 days after Naruto wakes up in Madara's hideout, under the statues at the Valley of the End. Naruto then wakes up. Where am I? Have they finally gotten rid of me? No, child, Madara spoke. Who's there? Show your face. Very well. His Madara's both renegades show. And Naruto is then shocked. What's your name, sir? I am the ghost of the Uchiha. I am Madara Uchiha. Naruto is then like, that's impossible. My mother died. No, child, I did not die. So Madara then explains to Naruto how he survived and how he had Minato. So when Madara mentions Minato, Naruto snickers. He like hates him. He doesn't like him at all. He hates him with a passion. So they began talking, and then Madara like puts in the seed in Naruto, like the seed of revenge and everything. Yeah, like that revenge and stuff. So Naruto then starts his training with Madara for 6 years at most. So time skip 4 years into Naruto's training. 4 years into Naruto's training, he has the Mangekyo Sharingan, which is also gonna, transplant to get the Eternal Mangekyo. He has mastered Susanoo up to like the mastered Susanoo. He has Koto Matsukami. He is yeah, the other genjutsu. I'm not sure what Tsukinome, I think, and he is Kamui. And then in addition, Naruto also has another thing. It's time stop. He can use his Mangekyo to stop time, depending on how much chakra he puts into it. So yeah, let's go back to the story. So Naruto and Madara training. Naruto is training with some Zetsus. So as Naruto is training, Madara is grinning on the outside as Black Zetsu then appears. Madara-sama. It seems like his training is progressing well. Yes, Black Zetsu, his training is progressing well. So when is he gonna finish it? In 3 years from now at most, Black Zetsu. Then Black Zetsu nodded. So are you going to give him the Renegan to take the tailed beasts? Black Zetsu said, yes, I'm going to give him a Renegan, but not my Renegan. So Madara has been doing some experimenting with some Uchiha eyes. He found like his fathers, his brothers, and yeah, he eventually produced 2 sets of Renegans. His Renegan and from his father's eyes another Renegan. So Madara's original Renegan is the one which is gonna give to Naruto. So yeah, and the other one, I think that's the one Obito is gonna get, but later on into the story. So as Naruto continues his training back to the Hidden Leaf village. So as time has been moving, Minato and Kushina began to notice that their oldest son Naruto hasn't been eating at home and everything. So Minato then sends a few Anbu to look for him. So when he sends a few Anbu to look for him, they cannot find Naruto. So as he is the ninth of Jinchuriki, their most valuable asset, the village goes into a state of panic. And news that the ninth of Jinchuriki is no longer at the village gets around pretty fast. So people start fretting where the Ninetales is. Did Naruto die? So they think that the Ninetales will reform in the coming few years. So time skip 6 years. 6 years later, Naruto has completed his training. He's like on par with Madara when he's using his Mangekyo Sharingan. When Naruto uses his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, which is a 3-bladed scythe, those sides, yeah, things get a bit bloody. So as Naruto has been training during the years, he then befriended Kurama. So the tailed beasts have been treated badly, and they really wanna like go back to the ten tails because like of the bad treatment they've been receiving from humans. They treat them as their weapons. So yeah, as this has been going on for a couple of years, so they began one yearning to go back into the Gero statue and become ten tails again, which is that all powerful crazy, yeah, monster. So as Naruto was training with Madara, Naruto's eyes began to change. They glowed a bright purple. Then it suddenly went dark as rings started to go into it. So as the rings came, Naruto accidentally muttered, "Almighty push." Accidentally, the word just came into his head and then he just did it, which then blasted the Zetsus. Madara, seeing this, was shocked. What? How could he activate the Rinnegan? That's impossible. I didn't even give him my Shirama cells. Unless his mother is Senju. Oh, that explains it. Madara said to himself, screaming. So Naruto furthermore trains with his Rinnegan to master the abilities and everything. So this is where I'm gonna leave it off. I'll be dropping What If Naruto is Kaguya's son today. I think that's gonna be a longer one, and a few other what ifs, like what if Naruto was banished from the Hidden Leaf Village. Yeah, and I'm also gonna be starting another new what if, which is what if Naruto was a Uchiha and the Senju. Yeah. So Merry Christmas, guys. Hope you good.